business with a servant's heart. Welcome to the podcast. Inspiration, motivation takes. Listen to the podcast.
And welcome to Doing Business with a Servant's Heart podcast. I'm your host, Steve Ramona. I am so excited about my guest today. He's my brother from another mother. We're going to talk networking, how I've grown my business massively, and you can as well. And some of you listening out there know I did 1,800 referrals last year, but it's not about me today. But I could tell you what he's doing. It's going to change your life because it changed my life. So we're going to jump into it. And he's going to educate you, motivate you, inspire you how to network better and enjoy doing it. That, I think, is the most important thing. Audience, listen closely. Here's your homework today. I want you to think about how you're going to serve yourself and serve others today and what that impact you're going to create. And using what Michael's going to talk about today, Mike, I'm going to call him Mike because now he's a friend of mine. Networking can be how you serve somebody. It's the coolest way to serve people. So we'll dive into that. I want to thank my incredible sponsor, Pantheon. Join a community of thought leaders who want to change and impact the world and change their business and impact their business and each other. For more information on Pantheon, just check the show notes, or you can reach out to me. Get you all that information. Well, let's bring my guest on. Mike, welcome to Doing Business with a Servant's Heart.
Thank you, Steve. I am so excited to be here today. It's just, I'm passionate about talking about this, and I just can't wait to get started.
Right away, what's the common mistakes people do when they're networking?
It's easy. They talk. You know, the first thing that they go in, they just blurb out their name, their contact information, what they do, their company, and everything else. And the person or people that you're talking to are just like hearing everything. And that's 100% wrong. I went to the school of hard knocks. I went to the school where I had to do everything wrong in order for me to do it right. And so the first thing that you do, you don't talk, you listen. Active listening, that's the key to everything.
I love the active listening. So how do we fix that? How do I do better?
Everybody shut up. Okay. You know, you have to really, really go in with it. You know something, if you go in with a servant's heart and you look to give instead of receive, it takes all the pressure off you. You know, you're not there trying to sell something. You're not, do a tap dance show for somebody. You're looking to genuinely talk to people, see what they're about, see how you can help them. And once you help them, once you help enough people, what goes around comes around. It will come back to you.
What a great message. So powerful what you just said. So people listening going, okay, I love what you're talking about, Mike, but what's my benefits?
Your benefits, first of all, your benefits is that you're helping somebody. Okay. You may not think that your benefit is you're looking to make money, right? And you're going to these networking events to make money. I sell widgets and I have to sell 3 widgets for this week to make it right. And you're going to this networking event to sell widgets. Take that mindset completely out. You have to have your mindset when you go in and you speak to them. Honestly, speak with them. And what we said before, active listening, when you respond to the person, just don't say what you had to say next. Respond to what they're saying. Respond, say, okay, I understand you do this and this and this, okay, and ask a question about it. Ask it, but most of all, after a whole conversation, you say, you know something, I like you. I like how you do business. How can I make you more successful? How can I be a good referral source for you? Usually that blows them away. He's like, I don't even know what you do yet. You know, true, but how can I be of service to you? And you talk and you get over it and you explain what you do for a living, but that's not the important thing or important part. The important part is you are helping that other person to be more successful.
Yeah, that's a great question, a great comment to ask people. It's really a question. Everybody wants to be successful. I'm raising my hand. I want to be successful. Everybody listening, you all want to be successful. Why not ask if other people want to be as well? Because you know what the answer is going to be. And easy, simple questions like that are powerful. You wrote an incredible book. I love the title because I love the network as well. Networking Unleashed. What's the whole goal? What am I going to learn from the book?
Well, you learn how to network from soup to nuts. And, it's everything I said about, networking when you go into a networking event. It also talks a little bit about meeting somebody face to face, one on one. But more importantly than just meeting somebody, it's the follow up. And the follow up is so much more important because A, people forget how to do it. They don't know how to do it properly, or they just, say, oh, they do it once and forget about it. There is a set, tried and true system that I actually created a secret sauce, so to speak, of the follow up. And, when I was in corporate and I sent out emails and everything else, I expected a 2 to 5% response rate. And if you do the secret sauce, if you do the follow up correctly and efficiently, you'll increase that 2 to 5% to about 75%. And that's just getting a response, positive or negative. That's okay. I'm looking for a response, but it'll be that high of a response if you follow up correctly.
That's a game changer because a lot of people I call kicking the can down the road. I'm not ready yet, but they don't tell you. Yeah, if you're not ready for somebody, be honest and tell them right away. I'm not ready for your coaching program, or I don't want to buy your service at this time. It helps, that serves that other person that's selling that to go and if they keep pitching you, then you know how to deal with that. That's a whole different story.
Right.
Is there a key strategy in the book that I need to learn from?
I'm not sure whether I went into it completely in my book, but you may have to sign on with coaching. But I'll tell you what the secret sauce is. It's really easy. You know, let me backtrack. I used to be in the mortgage industry. I used to go to networking events. I used to come home with a shoebox filled with business cards saying, "Look how good I did." That's, by the way, that's before I graduated hard knocks. Okay. I did that wrong. Right. So when I go to a 3 or 4 hour networking event, I come back with 15, 20 business cards. That's it. And during that, when I'm making relationships, I'm not building a customer base. I'm building a relationship base. And that today is more important. I think ever since the pandemic, it's become more important, but the relationships are so much more important. So when you do that, when you're speaking with this individual over a networking table or something else, you're right, and you exchange business cards, and there's a little bit more to it before that, but you exchange business cards, you write down the date, the name of the function, and something you spoke about on the back of their business card. So, what does that do? It reminds you when you're following up of what it was that you're going to write him about. Okay, so in about 3 minutes, let me explain what my follow up philosophy is. When you go back to the office, go back home, whatever it is, that same evening, you write an email. "Hey, Steve, this is Mike. I want to tell you I had a great time tonight. Thank you very much for giving me the time, Michael." That's it. That's all you're doing. It's a thank you email. And the person receiving it, he's probably receiving 20,000 other emails like that. But the next morning, you're going to get this, write a handwritten thank you note. Handwritten. "Hey, Steve, this is Mike. I met you on such and such date at such and such an event. We spoke about XYZ. I hope to do business with you soon. Mike," I put my business card in and I send it off. Now, imagine you sitting at your desk getting this mail and you get a thank you card. It goes over so well and it's so important. Now you've stuck out above everybody else. It doesn't stop there. You wait about 4 days because that's about how long it takes for you to get that thank you card. You haven't gotten a response yet. Hey, Steve, this is Mike. I met you on such and such date, such an event. We spoke about XYZ. Notice I put that same thing in front of every email or correspondence that I do. And what does that do? The date, when I met him, where I met him, and what we talked about. Like, oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. We talked about my son playing Little League, whatever it was. I hope to do business with you soon. I see that next week is kind of open for me. Would a day be good for you? And send it off. Well, 3 days later, 3 days, you haven't I haven't received a response yet. Hey, Steve, this is Mike. I met you on such and such day at such an event. We spoke about XYZ. I said, this week was pretty good. Tuesday and Wednesday seems to be the clearest days. Which day would be better for you, Michael? Still, you're a bad person, no response. Okay. So now I'm going to write you 3 to 4 days later. Hey, Steve, this is Mike. Met you on such such date at such such an event. We spoke about XYZ. I said that Tuesday and Wednesday look pretty good. Tuesday is kind of filling up. How is Wednesday? Now, if you still have not gotten a response, which I think everybody who's decent will respond to you, no, I'm not interested. Yes, I am interested. No, whatever. Um, hey, Steve, this is Mike. I met you on such a date, such an event. We spoke about XYZ. I see you're too busy to get in with business right now. Is there a better day for you? So what does that do? That kind of lets you off the hook without letting you off the hook. And then here's the magical part. You take all his contact information, which you should have already, all the soft touches and the thank you note, you put into a CRM and you do a monthly touch. So you just put the same information in, say, hey, this is Mike. I'm just wondering if I can help you out in any way, and do that. Now, while you're doing all this, you should also do soft touches. Now, LinkedIn is professional. So you reach out, you try to connect with him. But when you connect with him, you reach out for the connection. Yes, he connects with you. What do you do with that connection? You don't just leave and say, oh, great, thanks. Okay. You have a little article or something that relates to his business. Cut it out, respond to the connection and say, hey, Steve, I just thought you might find this interesting. Let me know if anything shakes, Mike, and leave it at that. So you have all of these soft touches, all of these hard touches, and that's why I increased the percentage to about 75%. Because if you're in any type of a professional, any type of a business person, you'll respond to me and you'll say, yes, I'm interested, no, I'm not, or you know what, I'd like to have a cup of coffee with you.
Super system, powerful system.
That's,
You're bringing value. It's all you're bringing. Want to connect? Here's some value. Want to connect? Here's some value. I mean, it's really simple like that. But let's go to the corporate side. I mean, we're talking entrepreneur. That's what I talk to a lot of. But you could do this on the corporate side you've developed, right? Talk about that.
Well, actually, and at this different levels, okay? Whether you're talking with the salesperson, part of corporate, or a manager, supervisory level, or the C-suite. So it really depends on, because that's when you start talking about, you're not selling your wares, but you're instructing them from the mid-level on up. And there's a huge difference between being a boss and a leader, right? So if you want to, uh, I'm a consultant. I'm a networking consultant, and I'm talking to a supervisor now. I'm talking to him about being a leader, not just a boss, a leader for all his people, but I have to tell him how to do it because he's not sure. And honestly, nobody ever taught him. So that's what I do. I'm there to help him. And I'm just helping him. I'm just giving him advice, giving everything. And yeah, the first couple are free because I want him to understand that I'm there for him. I'm there to help his company. So we're bringing it up on a different level. The entrepreneur, solopreneur is one thing. And once you get into the corporate level, outside that lower level salesman, then you're getting to a higher level, and you have to kind of up your game a little bit.
Yeah. How do you measure the success in your networking efforts?
Well, my networking efforts, the way I instruct it, is very easy because you can just go by bottom line, right? I have a printer who was in Ohio, and I went over to his company. There's about 30 people in attendance. I gave him a workshop on how to network and communicate effectively and efficiently. And I showed him that if you do all this stuff with the follow up properly, it'll increase your profits. He was like, yeah, 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 yeah. Just tell me. Well, 6 months later, I got an email thanking me that he brought up his returned his ROI $25,000.
Wow.
Okay, so it was huge because all of his salespeople were doing it wrong. They weren't doing it right. They weren't doing it all wrong, but they were just hitting the mark. They were going into it where 3 and 4 competitors, all were giving the same information and about the same price. Well, what made that salesman stand out above everybody else? Because everybody else was trying to do something to make them stand out. If you just be yourself, be attentive to their needs, you're a problem solver. You solve problems. They have a problem, you're going to solve it. Tell them, this is how I'm going to solve your problem. And then this is what I'm going to do. So you stand out.
Yeah.
There's another way. There's another way. If you really want to get the attention, in an email, you do a short video, a 15-second video. Say, hi, how you doing? This is Mike. Just telling you that the proposal is on its way. It has this and this. You had asked for this and this. I gave this as an option, but you'll see when you get it. I hope to speak with you soon. And hang up. Very quick, easy. But what did that do? That showed him, first of all, showed him your face and showed him your passion. And 9 times out of 10, you'll get something in return.
Yeah, that's video's huge. Networking. I do video introductions all the time. I get great responses all the time. Somebody new to networking, new to their business. It's a little different, but what would you suggest to them to get started in being a better networker?
Well, my first thing is do it. Just go out and do it because everybody's afraid to go out. Like, oh, no, I don't want to do that. I'm just wrong. Okay. Listen, I'm here to tell you, you will do something wrong. You will say the wrong thing. You will talk to the wrong people. That's all part of it. Okay. So, but the thing is that if you went out to the first place and you started to network, you got all that behind you, right? Then you learn from that and you say, okay, well, this didn't work. Let me change it to this. And so, okay, so you're getting a little bit easier and you're having a little bit more of a servant's heart and a little bit more networking savvy and a little thing. But by the second, third, fourth time, listen, you're going to be an old pro and you're going to feel comfortable. The number one thing, confidence in yourself. Before you go out to a networking event, stand in front of a mirror and give them that 30-second elevator pitch. Don't ever say your 30-second elevator pitch because it sounds canned, right? But it gives you an idea of what you do and how you can talk about it. So talk about it. Smile into the mirror. That's what I tell when I did this workshop. I had the customer service people there because they're always on the phone. To say, well, how can they see me? They can't. But if you put a mirror right in front of your phone, they can almost see your smile, and you smile and you sound happier, and it works. It works. It's so much better. There is a book called a Raving Fan by Ken Blanchard. Okay, and it's a quick little 45-minute read. I used to hand it out to all my realtors when I was in the mortgage business, right? Because what is that? All about customer service. All about. And it's very simple, very easy. Just pick it up, read it, and it's okay. I don't even think it's in production anymore. I think you have to buy it used. That's how old it is. How old I am. But it's true. But it's all common sense. It's all, how would you like to be dealt? how, do unto others as you would do, or I would do, it's true. It's how would you like it? How would you like to feel if somebody asked you, how can they make you more successful? It's all about that feeling. And that's it.
We're coming to the end here, but when you speak, what do you speak about? What do you do at workshops and companies you go to and events that you speak at? What's your goal when you go out?
My goal is to have everybody more confident in their own abilities, B, knowing how to talk with somebody else. Now, I go into it about eye contact, where to position your body, how to position. When you shake somebody's hand, don't shake it like a dead fish, right? I hate that more than anything else. But people still do. Oh, hi, how you doing? Shake their hand. You know, you have to be confident, because if you're not confident, then they're going to see that. Okay. So I start with that. Then I go into a story or two, trying to bring my point across about it being the right way and the wrong way. Then I move into all the things that we just talked about. And
Yeah,
it's a pretty good workshop.
that sounds great. Now you're going to start doing free workshops here in the real near future. What are we going to hear at the workshops? What's the the value you're going to bring?
Well, the value I'm going to bring is just that. We're going to start off by really building up your confidence, but giving you a few key elements of what to do when you're networking. I may bring somebody in that knows a little bit about it, and just for 5 minutes or so, it won't be a long workshop. It'll be about 30 minutes, but it'll give you key points for you to go out. And that next week, you can try it. I'm going to give you real life things that you can go out and try. So it'll be great. It'll be fantastic.
You nailed it, Mike. You nailed this whole network thing I've been doing for a long time. You're right there. It's this, and our audience, before we get to our last fun question, there's marketing in your business, there's sales in your business, there's all these different aspects are important. This is right up there because it's part of marketing, it's part of sales. If you're not networking, you're missing out. So we'll get his contact information here in a second, but let's end with a fun question. So I've reserved a table in a restaurant for you of 4 seats. You'll sit in one of the seats, but those 3 empty chairs, who would you invite, whether dead or alive, and what food would you order for the table?
Oh, that's a question. Okay, so if I'm networking, okay, I don't want to order anything that you have to use your fingers, right? So something else. So I may order, and since you're footing the bill, a steak or something else like that. So that would be a very good for me. And the networking, the people I would invite, people like Barry Habib. Barry is very big in the mortgage industry, but is a very eloquent speaker. And he speaks about a ton of different things and makes you think about all these different items that you never thought of before, you know? Um, so I may do something like that, but I may bring a friend who is not part of the speaking industry, who is more or less going to give you that other point of view, that feeling of like, well, okay, well, you're talking at me, you're not talking to me, and so what about this or that? So I want to get a completely different feeling. And
Yeah.
the third person, listen, I'd probably bring a family member, but my brother is very high up in the mortgage world, in his mortgage company. He's one of the owners, but he's a very good resource, and he can talk to everybody on different levels. So I'd get all those different areas taken care of.
It's beautiful. Your blessing. God bless what you're doing. You're really out there helping. You have that servant's heart. An audience, you can make money with a servant's heart. We're not saying that you give everything away. You will make money. People will want to hire you. People want to work with you. It's never been a problem, especially some of very successful people I've talked to and worked with. How can people get a hold of you? I know people are like, oh, I want to learn about the workshop, the book. How can they find you?
Well, find me is easy because I'm all over the place. But go to my website, michaelaforman.com. On there, you will find the many different podcasts I was on, but you'll find access to my book. I have a digital course, a networking course that you can go through and take. So that I have another course for Gen Z interviewing, but I have different courses. But most of all, most importantly, is a contact form. Put your information in there. I will get back in touch with you within a day or so. And I listen. I coach one-on-one. I coach a group of people from a certain corporation, five at a time. I don't like to do more than five. Um, and but workshops, I love to do workshops because I get to feel you and see you and hear your questions, and we
Yeah.
answer the questions and all the problems. We take care of it right then and there, and you can see everybody feverishly writing it down. But from them to go out and to do it, and very next day they'll go out and do it. But I also do breakout sessions and keynote speeches.
You make it simple and practical. That's why it's easy the next day or that day to start running with this stuff. And audience, again, reach out to Michael, michaelaforman.com. If you can't find it, you forget it. It'll be in the show notes, or reach out to me. I'll get you connected with him. Get you to the free workshop. Free. 30 minutes, 35 minutes with Michael. Learn how to do this. It's unbeatable. Audience, subscribe to the YouTube channel. And by the way, he's got a podcast, Networking Unleashed podcast, correct? It's called
Yes.
No. So reach out to him, subscribe to Mike's, mine. And here's why. Those are gifts. What we're doing with these podcasts is motivating, inspiring, and educating you. But if you get motivated to go, my friend needs to network. He just launched a business and he needs more people. Share the link. Share Mike's link to this show. They listen. They may reach out to Mike, join the free workshop or whatever it may be. And if they do and it changes their life and you impacted them, guess what, audience? You served them. That's what it's all about. So with that being said, me and Mike want to thank all of you for watching or listening to this podcast. And we'll see you all in the next episode of Doing Business with a Servant's Heart. Have a great day, everyone.